Hey there everybody, this is jokerspice, bringing a little spice to your life. Last time, we started Banjo Kazooie and completed Mumbo's Mountain, as well as got all the collectibles we needed from Spiral Mountain, my bad. We opened this note door, and now we can explore more of Grunty's lair.
That door was easy. You got past. Unfortunately, you're first and last.
Grunty will taunt us throughout this entire adventure, so we'll have to keep in mind that. This ugly guy here, he's got a big skull on his back. We got this weird pad with some talons on it. This is Kazooie's shock jump disc. Why me and it'll tell you how to use it. Alright, we got another one of these pedestals here. Oh, I accidentally pressed B. 1 second. Or I did, well, not accident, but... To remove pieces that you've already put down, press down the C button. But once the picture is complete, all the pieces are stuck there permanently. I don't know why you'd ever want to remove it. I guess if you didn't have enough pieces for something, that could be a reason why. But since we're going to get everything on one run anyways, it's not going to matter too much for us. Alright, so we got a new level. It's called, we can actually see it right here. But it's called Trove Cove. It's going to be fun. We get a little snippet of what that's going to look like. It's going to be fun to explore it. Otherwise, we got one more little thing over here. We got this tunnel. Man, I'm just so compelled to collect those honeycombs when I see them. Even though I don't need them. Over here, we got something that looks like that pot from the beginning.
You've activated a magic cauldron. Find the two the same color to create a shortcut.
Nice. So, I guess we'll find another purple or magenta cauldron somewhere in this layer. We weren't able to see that because of the camera, but there was a Mumbo token. So sometimes Mumbo tokens will be found not just in the worlds, but outside the world. So we'll have to keep our eyes peeled for them. Alright, so let's keep going. Man, I have no idea which surfaces require the Talon Trot and which ones don't, because I always use the Talon Trot when I'm walking around. Very used to hearing that sound all the time. So we can go look over there. We are going to need 80 more notes in order to go this way, so we'll be able to go this way. We got an entrance over there, and we got an entrance here. We'll go here first in the water. Check this out. Ooh, check this out. We're in this pipe. This game definitely plays with cartoon. Oh, I didn't even see this guy. Plays around with cartoon physics a lot, and we're gonna end up seeing a lot of rooms that like don't like make sense. Like this pipe was definitely bigger on the outside than the inside. But oh well. I'm just gonna go ahead and forgive it. This is Banjo logic. You've activated the magic cauldron. So this one's orange or brown, whatever you want to call it. So we got a purple one, and then we got an orange one. We'll have to activate later. Alright, so that was that. Let's see what is up here. Some of the moves in Banjo Kazooie, despite looking the same, function slightly differently. The only reason why I mention that is because whenever I use like this move or this move, it looks different in Banjo, or in Banjo Kazooie. So I always get a little thrown off. We got this switch, got some pipes coming out of the water. It's good. Setting us up for later, I suppose. I love the walls of like weird little like scary stuff. You got like murals of creepy stuff, eyes, teeth looking at us. It helps make this game definitely stand out, not just look all like, I don't know, boring. Could go over there, but there's nothing in there that we could really work with. Can go in the water here, but again, not much. That grate is blocking us, so just gonna have to get out of here for a bit. At least we were able to move the switch. Actually, now that I think about it, was there something there? Maybe the draw distance was making it. Ah, there we go. There was something there. There's a switch here. There we go. I was wondering, I'm like, I'm pretty sure you could do something in this room the first time we go in here. That's all it was. Something that I might want to recommend you not doing is trying to grab the ledges off anything. Banjo cannot grab the ledges in this game like Mario could in like Super Mario 64. Whoa, who is this person?
Hello there, young ones. I'm Gruntilda, Gruntilda's nicer sister. I've crept down here to help you defeat the old hag. It's about time she was taught a lesson. I know all of Grunty's disgusting disgusting secrets, and I'll tell you 3 of them every time you find me. Remember them well, young ones, and they will help you avoid a fiery fate. Press B if you'd like to hear them. Grunty wears a reinforced girdle under that repulsive dress of hers.
She always gives us them in 3.
She also got this nasty pet dog whose name is Ripper. My sister sings in her own band, Grunty and the Cauldron Crew, they're called.
So when the back of Grunty hand whoops your butt, you'll hardly stand. Oh, that's hilarious. The thing about Gruntilda, actually, is that she will actually tell us, in a pool of 3, there's like 3 different things for every like fact that she tells us. So instead of like grunting the Cauldron Crew, there's 2 other things that she could have said, and those are randomized in every game. So it's going to be pretty important that we talk to Gruntilda when we see her throughout the adventure, and maybe keep in mind the things that she says. Alright, so what do we have over here? Oh man, we could probably unlock this world, honestly. Bubble Gloop Swamp. If you want to place all your pieces into the picture, just press Z. Thank goodness we finally told us that. We actually need the tutorial for that in order for us to do it, so... now we no longer have to press A 1 at a time to unlock these worlds, we can just press Z. Bubble Gloop Swamp, we're not going to get there for a very long time actually, but it's a good thing we unlocked it nonetheless though. And we finally almost got full legs and I don't have to worry about collecting every single one of them. I mean, whatever. I don't really mind that I have to collect like all these eggs one at a time, but it can be a little tedious sometimes, but they don't call this a collectathon or nothing. I believe you swim fastest when you're underwater like this, so that's why I'm underwater despite there being a space to like surface. Alright, that's pretty much everything in here that we can do. So we get everything here, everything over there. Can't go on top of there. We can go down here, down the waterfall. We got a couple of things we can do here too. Probably not bother with these eggs. Got another little entrance underwater here. Under here, we got what appears to be another world to unlock. However, there's no pedestal this time, so it doesn't seem we can unlock it. And even then, if we look at this, there's so many empty places, there's actually only one piece of thing, and it just shows, like, wood. Click lock wood. Seems like a level we'll unlock sometime later in the future. Your butt will tell you, and you'll know. When my boot swings to and fro. Man, she really wants to kick her butt. We have Gruntilda here as well. I want to go and talk to her. Ugly Grunty's nickname is Cauldron Butt at which school? I also know that freshly burst boils is her favorite smell. Ew, that's absolutely disgusting. And the old hag's favorite color is gruesome green. Alright, that's not so bad. Green's a pretty popular favorite color. Go ahead, yeah, there was a Mumbo token there. Make sure you like go behind things. Especially when the camera like prevents you from going like looking behind things. It's a pretty good idea to look everywhere. Alright, so we know about this little area later. We'll have to keep it in mind. Especially now we know that like we can activate things elsewhere. So who knows what we'll find as we go through our adventure. Alright, we have no idea where Bubble Gloop Swamp is, so we'll have to just keep going around and exploring. We did unlock the level, the entrance to Treasure Trove Cove, and it looks like we've finally found it. We can explore this little area, though. Got an enemy, is he gonna hit me? Oh, that was close. We haven't seen these things yet. These are red feathers. Oh, actually, I guess we have, because I had more than one. Phew, I'm a red feather. I help Kazooie fly when she knows how. I guess we can fly in this game. Which makes sense, she is a bird after all. And without further ado, let's enter Treasure Trove Cove. Treasure Trove Cove is a very fan favorite level. It's got great music. And it's like basically, I think, twice as the size of Mumbo's Mountain. This is where I think the game really takes off. 2 new moves in this level, as as Bottles is saying, so we'll have to keep our ears peeled for them. I don't know why I said ears, I meant to say eyes. There is a Jinjo right there. When you go, oh, there's also a crab over here. No, thank you. If you go underwater, or if you go in the water, there's a shark, and he will try to eat us if we're in the water. So we gotta be very careful about being in the water. His name is Snackers. The easiest way to get this Jinjo, actually, is probably to jump from the backside here, and then swimming this way, and then going to the surface. Because there is a little bit of an animation that plays whenever you dive into the water, so keep that in mind. You know, there's a lot of items to be gotten on top of the palm trees in this level. I believe you can only hold up to 50 notes in this level, so... Or not 50 notes, but 50 feathers. So we don't have to worry too much about collecting them, I think. Here, why don't we go this way? I know for a fact there's something to learn over here. Got this pirate ship and this very sad looking hippo that we'll talk to in just a moment. Alright, right over here we got this impossible molehill. I have no idea how a molehill could be, like, on a piece of wood like that, but nonetheless, it's here. Well, this is your big chance, Chicken Legs. It's time for you to fly!
At last, it better be easy, Bug Eyes. Or Bug Eyes.
Simple enough even for you, Bird Brain. Just stand on a flying disc and press A. Here's 25 red feathers to help you into the air. Alright, and yep, that's it. So we can only collect 50 of them. So we don't have to worry too much about, we don't have to worry too much about collecting feathers now. Something I wanted to actually tell you about. If you jump and do the ground pound, and then while you do that animation and jump off, you will not take any fall damage. By the way, there's fall damage in this game. I don't think we've actually encountered it so far, but yeah, there is fall damage in this game, so be careful about that. Don't jump off something that's too high. But that's one of the moves that we can learn. The other move that we can learn in this level is actually very close by, so usually whenever you enter a level, finding the move is probably your best bet. Just so that you don't accidentally do what you did last time, and I did in the last episode, and get to something that I couldn't do because I didn't have the move. Alright. You'll reach new heights with my shock jump spring!
This Kazooie do it? My legs are tired.
What do you mean? We've been walking as Kazooie this whole time. Don't worry, the turkey does all the work. Simply stand on a shock jump disc and then press A to hold, then hold A. That's going to learn all the Cove's new moves. Awesome. Something they do not tell you about this is that when you jump with Kazooie, in order to do this, you can actually go off the pad itself and do the jump like in a different direction. Yeah, so this is like a little training area for you to like learn how to do it. And it's a pretty good example. So you could like do this and, you know, jump this way or even jump this way to get to the other place. But you can actually also, here, I'll just get these first. Like, let's say I want to go all the way to that pad over there. I can actually jump this way and then go all the way like that in order to get the maximum distance possible. And that's going to be very useful later in the game. So we're definitely going to want to remember that. Actually, I don't want to do that. If you let go of the A button while doing that animation, you'll actually cancel out of doing the leg spring, or not the leg spring, the shock jump or whatever it's called. So that's something you definitely want to know to do for later in the game too, in case you like change your mind or something, if it's an enemy or something. And here we go, our first Jiggy in Treasure Trove Cove. We got 9 more to go. This level's got so much to offer. It's definitely a really fun level in this game. Oh man, Banjo Kazooie has really, this guy's a kind of an asshole because if he hits you, sorry, Banjo Kazooie's spoiled me because I'm like expecting to do all these moves that you. Okay, these guys. So this guy, when he hits you, makes you drop crap, and then he will try to eat that crap. That you dropped, so you definitely don't want that. But luckily, I think those things don't disappear off the map, which is pretty nice. Alright. I'm gonna go back up here. There is some, like, I know there's, like, notes up there on that thing over there, but we can just go over there later. We have a different thing to do later there, so it's no problem.
Hey, Leaky, no good for water. Can bear block hole with pebble?
Yep. And the best way to do that is to put the pebbles in the bucket himself. actually do use that poopy move pretty often in this game. Oh, we didn't see that mine enemy, but that mine enemy will pretty much die if it surfaces on air. It can only exist in the water, so yeah. Alright, did I make it? Yeah, this little, you can't actually jump up here when the water is down, like from the ground, so you gotta jump up from up there. Alright, so let's go in here, in this sandcastle. Ooh, it's kind of spooky in here.
Hey, Furball. You're looking wise. Solve my puzzle and win a prize.
I wonder what the puzzle is. The only hint we have is that it says Banjo Kazooie on the wall. This game is very self-aware and definitely knows it's a game. Alright, so we got some of those notes over there. Make sure you don't forget them. Always check where the camera doesn't show when you go into rooms like this, especially when you can't turn the camera and stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and spell Banjo Kazooie. We have a little bit of a time limit, but that's alright. We can definitely spell that word in that amount of time. Make sure you don't misspell the word, otherwise that would not be good. Where's the K? Right here. And make sure you don't go, make sure you don't go anywhere where you're not supposed to go, because I'm not sure if you get hurt or if you just like fail the puzzle. I'm not entirely sure. It's been a very long time since I've done that. The O's and the A's and stuff that have repeats and stuff, you don't have to worry about pressing them in any particular order, as long as you press one of them. Alright.
The gate opens to reveal your prize. But first, I'll cut you down to size.
Oh man, this guy actually hurt us. That's okay, we'll go ahead and take his honeycomb and this Jiggy. This sandcastle will actually be useful later in the game, much later in the game. But for now, we'll just have to remember that this exists. And we'll go ahead and leave. You can't actually enter this area when it's submerged with water, but you can't ground pound on the letters when that happens, so yeah, I definitely need to remember that. There's a little island over there. It's called Shark Food Island, and there's a life over there. Just for fun, I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. I think lives are pretty pointless in this game, especially since you don't even want to lose any lives ever. Wow, he actually despawned. Now he's gonna respawn again. I should have gotten hit, honestly. I was kind of playing with fire over there. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go this way. There's pretty much lots of ways to go in this level. Pretty much, as long as you just kind of go around the level and just kind of interact with everything that you see, that's pretty much the way to go. These guys can be really devious. If you go on the... Oh, okay, I definitely should have gotten hurt there. If you touch the teeth, you're supposed to get hurt. And if you jump too close to the teeth, the hitbox is kind of weird, and you can definitely get hurt, so be careful about that. Again, I was definitely supposed to get hit there. I'm very lucky I didn't. I would say check every single one of these treasure chests. Oh man, that guy almost hit me. Whew. Alright, we got this big little tower over here. Another thing I like about this game is how colorful everything is. Like, there's yellows, greens, blues, reds. It's very much a visual treat, playing this level. Alright, we got this thing to deal with, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this now. Go ahead and ground pound.
Follow the clues if you're looking for gold.
I think that's the same voice cue, actually, as like, Ugly Tootie. So, when we're in the air, as Bottles is saying, you can press the A button to fly higher. Whenever you press A, though, you will use one feather, so be careful about that. Try to press A, like, not super fast. And then, whenever you want to land, you can just use your ground pound to get out of flying. Otherwise, you can just touch the ground. The other thing I want to explain really quickly is, like, again, Bottles does not explain this, but very much like swimming, if you press the R button, you can turn fast. Other than, like, the slow fast that you would normally do just by using the control stick. Very important to know, I would say, especially for certain jiggies in this game. Definitely wish the game did a little bit of a better job to explain that stuff. But oh well, what can you do? Can't explain the game to tell you everything. Sometimes you gotta experiment with yourself and try different things. Alright, we got another X over here. We're pretty much back where we were from the beginning. I told you we'd come back here. You can also get that other Jiggy that we got with the use the leg spring to just fly up and get it. You don't even have to get it. I'm pretty sure you don't even need a leg spring because that flight pad is there. You can just go everywhere without it, but you definitely want it. Oh, and there's that X. Collecting the Jiggies pretty much revealed it for us. Before getting to it though, I'm gonna go ahead and just collect this Jinjo real quick because we missed it before. Got 3 of those Jinjos. Almost done with that. Alright, so we got this crab blocking it. Man, these crabs are everywhere. Oh, gotta land on the X. There's a treasure chest. It doesn't have eyeballs, even though its picture has eyeballs. Let's go ahead and bust it open. Oh, wait. Come on. Bust it open. And we get our delicious golden prize. Oh, it's a good thing we, got back here. I actually completely forgot about this Mumbo token. We're gonna go ahead and grab it. There's some really mean things in the water, actually, that they hide, so... actually, something that I'll mention, something really nice about the Mumbo tokens in this game is that you do not need all of them. You do not need to collect every single one of them. You actually don't even need to collect every single one of the empty honeycombs. You could probably skip all the tutorial ones if you really wanted to, and I'll explain that later. It's kind of a disappointing reason, to be perfectly honest, but okay, I actually did not need to go up here. There is more stuff you can do in the air, but I think I'll start by going around the island first. I'm gonna actually go back here before moving on. Be careful going in the water here, obviously. If you fall in the water, snackers might come to bite your butt. I really like snackers. Actually, this thing really I kind of want to show. So if we go in the water and we wait for snackers to get really close, we can actually poop on him, and it does do damage. And I believe you can do enough damage to either stun him or to despawn him for a little bit. So it's kind of interesting that you can do that. He seems like an invincible enemy. But yeah, I was saying I really like that snackers is actually part of this level. I think he adds a lot to it, and like, yeah, it's not like completely punishing you because it's not like endless pits, but it's not completely safe either. I think it's a really cool way to like up the ante. So something that you would totally miss, it's like really hard to like notice that it's there, is that if you go in the water, is it here? Oh no, we're gonna get bitten a little bit, I think. Okay, yeah. Sorry. It's in the water and it's in the corner here, and it's really annoying, but it's along the edge of this wall. I feel like this would terrify every like little kid, especially in the music and everything. It's a good thing Snackers is a little cute personality. But in the water here, oh, it's right here in the corner. That's where the other, or one of the empty honeycombs is. This one's really mean because if you don't like know it's there, it'd be pretty hard to know to look there just because of the draw distance in this game. You don't see everything from afar. Alright, here's like what I would say the boss for this level is.
Hey, this Nipper's beach. You find nothing without Nipper's help.
Help us then, crustacean.
Good, cheeky bird need feathers clipping.
Oh yeah? Just try it, shellhead.
Alright, this guy has a very simple strategy. He attacks 4 times, and then you attack his eyeballs.
Rawr, you hurt Nipper. Makes me mad.
And since this is a Nintendo game, oh yeah, this guy attacks really fast. Because it's a Nintendo game, 3 hits and he's done. Same thing with Conga. Seems to have retreated in his shell, but weirdly... Oh. Can we get that back? We actually collect this egg back, but I don't want to leave this area, so whatever. Even though Nipper went back into his shell, he's not actually here. Instead, oh my goodness, he's replaced by these guys. It's a good thing, when you hit these guys and you do a ground pound, you actually get more health, so it's pretty good that that happened. Yeah, Nipper's just gone. I have no idea where he went, but in his place, get another little golden treat, so that's pretty sweet. Oh, I did not mean to rhyme. It looks like Grunty is rubbing off on me. Rhymed again. Huh. It's like I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. I'm just joking. I know that's like super duper lame. Alright, so we're almost made a full perimeter of the island. However, there was a lot of stuff around this area that we didn't collect because we skipped it a couple times. But with this time, we are going to go this way. Actually, first let me collect these notes before I forget to do them. Because I always forget to do these ones because, like, usually I'm flying everywhere. You get the flight pad, like, pretty early in the level, too, so... Alright, cool. I think we just have to worry about the ones on this tree over here, and then we're good to go. I'll interact with the pirate ship in a bit. I mean, I guess I might as well do it since I'm right here. And I almost forgot about that mumbo chuck. We saw that earlier in this episode. I was just gonna get it later. Oh, don't touch me, you freaking bastard. There you go. So yeah, when you attack them normally like this, you just get the 1 health. You know what? I'll get that health later. We're gonna have to go back in the water anyways. Man, this boat is really beached, because, like, I guess, like, you can go into the sea from here, but there's, like, a considerable amount of sand before getting here. Okay, so we're gonna go, I want to get this mumbo token first before talking to that hippo guy. Oh my god, what am I doing? I keep thinking I'm on the ground, I keep trying to jump on the ladder, but I'm on the ladder every single time.
Oh, there, I'm Captain Blubber, and I lost me treasure when me ship crashed.
Well, go find it then, Blubberguts.
Yeah, but I can't swim. Can you help an old sea hippo?
Sure, we'll help find it for you. You should probably learn to switch if you're swim if you're a pirate. So we gotta find 2 of his treasures. You can actually bust open this thing. I did not know to do this when I was a kid. It did not seem obvious to me. But here we got lots of stuff in here actually. So we got this golden treasure. It's very sparkly. However, this is the wrong kind of gold for us. We don't really need this kind of treasure, so we definitely should return it to that hippo dude, and not just like steal it for ourselves. Can't turn the camera in this area, so it's a little weird to swim. Swimming in third person like this is kind of a weird thing, but oh well. This game is built for it, so thankfully it never bothers us too much. Alright, now we can get this beautiful golden prize. Come on, give it to us. Come on. Yeah, sometimes it's better to just swim slowly with the A button than to go fast with the B button. Alright, so here we got another little area in the ship. Yeah, I guess that door open is why, or that window open is why this place is completely sunk, because that's where all the water is coming from. And is there anything in the surface here? Let's just double check real quick. Maybe there's like a mumbo token or something here. Nope, nothing. Alright, so yeah, coming in here is how you're supposed to figure out that you can actually bust open the top in the other area, but we already knew about it, or at the very least, I already knew about it in advance, so just go ahead and skip that area. Alright, so we got his gold that's in his treasure. Can't swim to get it, so hopefully he'll be happy with it. Here you go, my dude. Yeah, we have to go to like a very specific spot to throw it. Or you're not supposed to give it to him.
Me treasure, thank you me hearties, take this reward. I'm off to spend.
Alright, how many did we get in this level so far? We like 5, I think? Oh, we got 6, even better. Alright, so now that we're done here, now we can finally go to those cliff sides I was talking about before. I was gonna do it earlier, but you know what? Now we don't have to come back here. This way is the best way to go. There's a shock spring pad right here. The nice thing about this level is that, like, it's not, like, super, like, actually, a good thing about Rare games in the first place is, like, they're really good with, like, the theming of the level. Like, it's not just, like, grasslands, you know, it's, like, it's a little more than that, you know, like with the Mumbo's Mountain. You know, you have, like, you do have, like, it is, like, a grassy level, sure, but you also got, like, the termite thing, and, like, monkeys, and, like, little tribal stuff. Just, like, I like how they, like, make use of, like, all kinds of different, like, theming and stuff. And it makes these feel like kind of like areas in an amusement park. And as someone who never been to too many amusement parks, it's pretty nice. Alright, so I think we got almost all the notes. How many notes do we got? 79 notes. Okay. So we're just missing like 21 of them, which is a weird number, but trust me, that number checks out. Don't want to touch that mine, obviously. If we go this way, we actually got a 1-up over here. The total amount of 1-ups we can get is actually 9, the number we currently have. So, if we ever see 1-ups now, in the future, probably not going to get it. Honestly, I'll probably never turn this game off anymore once I'm less playing this game, so lives just aren't going to be that important for me, and I really don't plan on dying. So, I mean, I know I'm putting my money where I gotta put my money where my mouth is, gotta walk the talk, got a whole game to see whether or not I die, but oh man, falling on the wrong end of that was how I actually figured out the honeycomb was there. So sometimes mistakes leads to success. Alright, so in here we got another Jiggy. Don't have to see that dumb cutscene because we're underwater, which is pretty fun. And then I love doing this. When you come up from above and you go on the ladder here, you can just go ahead and slide and grab those. I always thought that was kind of fun to do. Alright, we got some tokens in here. We got 10 tokens, so that should definitely be enough for the next transformation, I would think. If they decide to up the cost of that by more than double, that'd be pretty steep, honestly. We almost got all the notes too. Oh, oops daisy. Go ahead and come back up here. Oh man, I gotta jump up that thing. It's a little too steep for Banjo to just walk up normally. Oh man, I feel like I'm missing something pretty important. I feel like it's a honeycomb piece. We just got the one. I think I know where it is. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's an extra life. Well, I'm not gonna grab that, especially since I got full life, so. Alright, I think I know where one of the honeycomb pieces is, but it might be one of the last things I collect in the level. For now, we got a whole other extra side of the level that we haven't even really explored yet, so let's go ahead and get up there. And I should be using Kazooie to walk around. I don't know why I'm using Banjo. So up here, if you go in between here, there's stuff on the ground here as well, like on these boxes. Let's go ahead and explore. I'm trying to remember if there's anything interesting here. No, just some little safe areas for snackers to not get you. Oh, there's a thing over there we can do. I'm actually going to go this way first. There we go. So there's a Jiggy in this treasure chest.
This be Gruntilda's booty. Touch it if you dare.
Ew, I definitely don't want to touch Gruntilda's booty. Gross.
That golden treasure was for me. Now harder still the game will be.
Oh yeah, that was the first instance of some fall damage in this game. When you land on a steep slope, sometimes you'll have enough time to actually activate Kazooie before slipping down, so that's something they might want to know. Alright, so yeah, that's why we had that weird number of Jiggies, or not Jiggies, but notes before, because there's just one here. So now we have an even number, which feels a lot better. Alright, now we're way up high. We're so up high the music stopped playing. It's pretty crazy. We got some eggs here. I don't think I need any eggs, actually. You can use eggs to attack like regular enemies, but I just like never think to like really do it. I don't know. I guess I'm just one of those guys that like hoards their items in video games usually. So, yeah. Alright. There's actually multiple ways to do so. Oh, here we go. We got another witch switch. Sometimes me and my friends call them bitch switches, just because sometimes if you forget to get this in the level, it can be such a bitch sometimes. So, all right. So we got this door here, and it's a little. I guess your hint is to like look up and see that there's stuff up there, and like pretty much in every level, the highest point gets you Jiggy. So we can actually open this up to get not only a Mumbo token. But if you come up here, we get the rest of these fine notes. And we also get our... Oh, no, sorry, my bad. We gotta use this spring, and we get this Jiggy. I think this is either 9 or 10. We got one more Jiggy in this level, and I think I know exactly where it is. We haven't collected all the Jinjos. Which is no longer a problem, because here is where that is. And with that, we've collected almost everything in this. So this is the dance that we didn't get to see last time, because I was a termite before. There's no transformation in this level, actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and find that empty honeycomb. I think I know exactly where it is. Be sure it's like on a box somewhere. It's like I just like missed it somewhere. There's like a couple box boxes just like floating in the water somewhere. And it's like somewhere there. I'll meet you when I find it. I don't really feel like making you guys wait too long. Oh, there it is. Man, it's because this box doesn't even show up because of the draw distance. Kind of annoying. Alright, so now I got that. Just in case you're looking for it, it's like... It's where I thought it was, but... I don't know, it's been next to these boxes. That's pretty much everything to do in Treasure Trove Cove. We will be coming back here, actually. I won't tell you why, but it does have something to do with that building I was mentioning before. And there is some cool stuff to do here later. But for now, we will leave this level with everything that we have collected. We still have to find that Bubble Gloop Swamp that we unlocked, and see what other stuff that we can find. We also got that witch switch that we need to, the witch switch jiggy that we need to get. I know exactly where I want to end this episode. 1 second. Speaking of which, thank you guys very much for watching this episode. If you like this episode, make sure you give it a like and leave me a comment. Did you do, which one, tell me what your favorite world is. Like, I'm not gonna pretend like we don't know what the worlds, this is like this game is like 24 years old. What's your favorite world in this game? I want to know. I think everyone would be very surprised to find out what my favorite world is. I'll let you guys know later in the playthrough. But yeah, there's one more thing I want to do in this level before we're done, and I'm going to show you. And also, make sure you guys subscribe so you guys can see what happens in the next episode after this one ends. The last thing we're going to do... Oh, wait, what am I doing? I don't want to go in here. This is not where I wanted to go. I don't know, my autopilot kicked in, but in the complete wrong way. Oh no, please no, not Treasure Cove Cove. Treasure Trove Cove. I think I said Treasure Cove Cove. Oh boy, I was trying to go in here actually. The last thing I wanted to do is just open that note door that we saw before. Now that we have 100, well now we have 200 notes. We can go ahead and easily open that door. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode.